Today I'm here with Natalie Shine, host of the Big Silly Trivia Game, one of my dear friends and a New Yorker herself. And today she's going to walk us through her everyday makeup routine.
I'm so thrilled, and I realized when I was putting this together, I was just putting into my bag like what you would approve of. So this really feels like we're doing our makeup together.
Kindred spirits as always. So we got a little road glazing milk.
We have some glazing milk. I love this little travel-sized one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're going to share with me. I haven't used this. Wow, it is good.
It kind of just gives you that. Well, also whenever I prefer when I have big talons as nails. Whenever I do this, I feel like Haley, like with her.
I know. Nothing is more aesthetic than her doing that. I'm not going to lie. When it's like, I always try to, I've filmed so many skincare routines that never see the light of day because it's kind of like, it never gives the same.
Who wants to be watching this? Exactly. But yeah, I love her. And then I also love under eye serum. I just like my face to sort of look like it's about to, you know, you could wring it out.
Oh, okay.
Before I put makeup on. But actually, as a professional MUA, I'm not sure if that is the best way to do it because sometimes...
No, these are actually great skin prep products because they're really hydrating, but they absorb quickly. So you get, like, the most bang, but it's not going to, like, slip and slide and cause problems.
Because I've been dealing with that lately, some slipping and sliding with a product on top of an overly hydrated face.
It's a fine line.
It's a fine line, and also, how long should somebody wait after putting on skin prep?
I say if this is what you're doing, like 5-ish minutes.
Okay.
But I will usually... Yeah, 5 is like a good sweet spot. 5 to 10. If you're really oily, like 10. But
Take a walk.
take a walk,
Take a beat.
put on your outfit.
Yeah, do everything except the glam. Okay.
Yes.
This is helpful. So, my first step for my face usually is my eyebrows.
Love.
Because you have to create the frame for the face.
Yeah.
This is from Sonia's Brow Bar, which is a spot that I get my eyebrows done in the city. And she makes this eyebrow pencil because I went in and she was like, your eyebrows are falling out. I was like, I didn't know this. But she's like, but this magic pencil is like gentle enough to use all the time. So she got me, and I use it every day.
Sonia's Brow. Okay, this leads me to a good question about Sonia's Brow Bar. You always talk about your affection for Libby Lu, what once was. What is your kind of adult version of that? Like, where would you go? What spots would you hit to be made over, pampered, etc.?
Like, where am I recreating the Libby Lu experience as an adult woman?
Yes.
That's such a good question. I mean, I did just go to the American Girl doll store whilst on a brief work trip in Chicago, but that almost seems like a step back chronologically from Libby Lu.
That sounds like a step forward. I'm jealous.
But I think that the essence of Libby Lu is really just tapping into that childlike spirit with your girlfriends. So, first of all, Libby Lu, it's right in here. But I think Libby Lu can be a cute outfit in a night on the town with your girlfriends.
What's the peak girls' night out spot?
The best nights are always like, I have the most fun in the confines of somebody's home. You know what I mean? And sometimes the best girls' nights, there's no plan on the agenda quite yet, and you sort of let your heart lead the way.
That's so true. The most planned nights, when you force it, it's just, the expectations are too high.
The first time Lila and I ever hung out, this is honestly psychotic behavior, and...
Oh my gosh, yes! That was so fun.
We met on TikTok because I was like, what is this timeless face I'm seeing on my FYP? Lila has one of the faces that, like, men would go to war for.
Likewise.
And you
Miss Audrey Brows.
You have also the face that you can chameleon in this way that I've just never seen before. It's really fabulous. Anyways, the first time we hung out, we went to see Dianna Agron sing, like, a few nights at the Cafe Carlisle. Like, we had a night that is what you would do when you were having, like, an anniversary. And it was the first time we ever met.
I think you posted one thing about Glee on TikTok, and I you know, that's sort of, I was like, okay, she'll be into this.
We see each other, yeah.
That is actually one of my most cherished New York evenings. I've never cheated on you with that. I've never gone to a Cafe Carlisle since.
I would notice, and you would hear from me.
I know.
But I came over to your apartment. You did my makeup. We trekked over to the Carlisle, and then we had, like, martinis and, like, steak tartare, and we were also the seat where Dianna was, like, right here. And so you and I the whole night were just staring up at her like that in her beautiful gold. It was like a Loewe dress.
It was everything.
And I feel like we made such a large financial investment that night for that first hang that, like, I think we had no choice but to be friends.
It was so crazy.
Like, normal people would go for a walk.
I was like, you down to drop around 400?
And I was like, yeah, I really want to hang out with Lila. Like, this is such a great thing. And then once you're seated, it's like, also you have to buy dinner.
No, yeah. So I sort of just like, I was like, I'll lure you in with this one tagline, and then
I would do it 1,000 times over. I have really been like a concealer and contour almost, and then try to just sort of make everything work together.
Love that.
But this is, I feel like, one of the most important products of all time. It's a color corrector. It's the peach one from e.l.f.
Ooh.
It'll set you back a few bucks at the drugstore, but it does wonders.
Okay.
And so you're just going to want to, kind of get rid of that discoloration under the eyeball. I actually learned about color correcting when I did my glam for my wedding, because my dear friend Jen Tiaseco was like, you can't just put concealer on your under eyes. It'll enhance your bags. You got to color correct and then conceal.
For those of you guys who don't know, Jen Tiaseco is a very talented celebrity makeup artist, and she provides me inspo on the regular. She's incredible.
Okay, yeah, let's curl the lashes.
Oh, this is my non-negotiable. I feel like my eyes don't look right if I don't, and I should just get a lash lift, but that's not something.
But do you think a lash lift is gonna? Oh,
I just.
That worked well today.
Oh my gosh!
I can feel them on my eyebrows.
Lashes to the freaking to the sky.
Then usually I jump right into concealer. I don't know if that's crazy. This, I'm looking at it, feeling like it might be a bit light. This is my winter shade.
I was just about to say you're looking like a bronze goddess.
I did have a full day in the sun yesterday. In prep for this, I was like, I gotta be a little glowy, and now I'm going to.
So you do back of the hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it's because you just did that, and so I'm having like monkey see, monkey do. But it actually makes a big difference. I've noticed for concealer when you when I blend it and put it on, especially if the color's a bit too light. Mm-hmm. If I have it just on the brush, I'm not gonna get that crazy, like Kim K.
Yeah.
Paparazzi photo when she had like the big lighter triangles into the eyes, which is a look for sometimes. My favorite spots to do concealer are like around the nose and like reverse contour.
Yes. Honestly, once you reverse contour, you'll never go back.
Yeah.
You did your own wedding makeup.
This is true.
When you told me that, I thought you had a makeup artist.
If we had been friends, you would have been on glam, obvi. But I think that I grew up watching so much beauty YouTube, and I've always loved doing my makeup, and I grew up dancing ballet, and then I was on dance team in high school and all these things, and a dabble of theater kid here and there, so I was really comfortable like doing my own makeup. I've probably been doing my own makeup for a stage since I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11. Wow. But it was really fun for me. I think once I made the decision, I got really excited, and I was like, I can spend my money on makeup product and keep it. Like, that was sort of a fun girl math. And then, again, Jen, I was living in LA when I got married. She helped me. So she would do, like, half of my face, and then I would film it so I could look back on my wedding day. I would do half my face, and then she would do half the face, and I would copy all the steps. And then on my actual wedding day, when I was doing my makeup, I just referred to that video where she's like, no, do this. And it was very helpful.
You obviously host the Big Silly Trivia Game. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you should. And the best part about it is it's like you dress the part. So what does dressing the part mean to you?
Well, I'm going to be borrowing this for next season coming back September 17th. Well, each episode of the Big Silly Trivia Game, which is a pop culture trivia show for the girls, gays, and theys, whatever niche theme we have, part of the storytelling is, dressing up and getting to character. Yeah. So if it's like Y2K movies, you can go down a whole rabbit hole. I mean, that's what I feel like you do with your tutorials. You go like hyper-specific niche pop culture references that just scratch people's brains in such a fun way. So I'd say dressing the part is like, unlocking whatever character it is that I'm trying to embody with whatever the theme of the week is, or if it's an event or for a brand or something. I'm going to use the skin tint and then sort of do a little wash over everything. What is this, like a stippled fluffy brush?
Yep. Exactly.
Oh my god, I learned the word stipple when I was like 9.
You're very skilled, but did you ever have a like a traumatic makeup era in your life? You know, were you ever an eyeliner person, or were you always more natural?
I feel that glam has just been something that I've loved and been honestly pretty good at since a very young age. But like, I did wear glitter eyeliner. My friend group in 7th grade, I remember the Sephora brand glitter eyeliners were like all the rage. So for the middle school dance, you would tack on the Sephora glitter eyeliner. And luckily, I think that was a pretty short-lived phase. Do you have any?
I'm only saying this because I partook, and I do see pictures from college when we were doing the laminated eyebrows. It just was like we were never brushing them over to the side. It was just sort of up. And then we're done.
It was like jazz hands on your face.
And on the alternative, I went from those to plucking off all my eyebrows, and now they're really thin, and it just suits my face. So you gotta experiment. You gotta have the low lows to know what works for your face. That's why when people ask me like, oh, this would never work for me, try it. You don't know. You got to try it all.
Am I looking melted? Are there any harsh? I feel like
it's giving, like, it's very well blended.
It's giving Lila Childs in my glam. Usually I would set with powder bronzer now.
Oh, okay.
Just sort of tie everything together.
Yep.
Brushes are like what make or break the glam.
We're so aligned. We have the same exact
The slanted brush like has really been a game changer.
It's the best.
I also really like the Say blush brush, which is like a domed.
Oh, I know the one.
It's like for their cream ones.
Yeah.
This is a great like user friendly, I feel.
What's your favorite time to get ready? Morning, afternoon, night? Do you like a little 5 p.m. or do you like a little late night?
That's such a good question because, for example, today we're getting ready. I love what's happening right now because I sort of was waiting all day, excited in anticipation for this moment. And I feel like by the end of the day, your face is kind of settled into itself. You know, you've like moved around. I always feel like all systems are flowing.
Yes.
Then to put glam on later half of the day for nighttime, you've been barefaced all day. The makeup always hits better.
I agree.
Okay, I like to, I did do my nose contour with the Anastasia one. Okay. But anyways, I like to just kind of do like the tip of it. And then, after seeing Wicked, I've started to do that. I want Ariana Press Junket nose contour.
Always.
But I mostly do that honestly for like when we have a live show for Big Silly because that translates well on the cameras, and there is sort of an ode to camp by doing this. Like, if you know, you know. You know what I'm doing here?
It's clockable, but like more so like the reference, not that you put the product on.
Right. It's sort of like, you're picking up what I'm putting down, but sometimes if it's like a lighter glam day, you got to pick and choose where you're contouring because sometimes they don't take with the whole cohesive vision.
You should go outside for a walk, but you kind of don't want to. What's something that you is best for you and your soul, but you really kind of dread it? It feels like a chore.
This is such a good question. I feel like multiple rounds of cleansing, which I've been told is important. Like, you should, like, remove makeup, and then, what was it? Oh, I was watching this fabulous video of Madeline Klein getting a facial.
I saw that video, and I was sad.
I know. So, anyways, but her facialist was like, you should be washing your face, like, 7 to 10 times. It wasn't that many, but that's what I heard. I think it was three times. And so, usually I'm doing, like, sometimes I won't even remove the makeup and then wash. I'll just, like, wash the face. But I think we do need to be washing the face multiple times. And that's not something I'm doing every day.
I have a secret to share. I just stopped double cleansing, and I think it's just something that I've told everyone to do, and I recently just stopped doing it.
My gosh.
I just put the face wash on, and I'm sort of, we're good.
Right. Then I like to just sort of do this so that it's doesn't get like too much product, and then I kind of just do... And you have to make sure there's no creases because otherwise you, like, fossilize the creases. If it's a lighter, base, I'll kind of just do around the nose. And then mattify the eyebrows and such.
She just ate with this. Like, I've not ever done. I've never used something so good.
If I so feel, I will set with a powder blush.
Oh, I love this one.
I know.
You would say it's a winter shade, but I actually like berry tones for summer as well.
I like
they
berry tones
match.
on my... I kind of wear the same colors all year because I like berry or mauves. I like brown liners and such. But I like these two together. And as we've discussed, I'm incredibly tan.
I know. I'm
so
really
we need
jealous.
the berries.
Okay, we're gonna hit you with like some rapid fire moments.
All right, let's go.
Who is your beauty icon? We all have our fashion icon, but who is our beauty icon? It can be fictional or real or both. One of each.
RuPaul. 100%.
Of course.
There's nothing I love more than like matching an eyeshadow to what I'm wearing.
If you lost your makeup bag, what's the first thing you would replace?
A lip liner.
Okay.
I feel like my mouth needs to be visible. You know what I mean? And if she's intact, we're fine.
Raw and honest, wash your face after a night out or just go to bed?
Oh, 100%. There might be a lot of other things I'm not doing, but like I'm washing my face.
I've gone a really bad habit.
It might be
I'm not
hand
double
soap. Like we're not doing the full skincare routine, but there is like water touching the face. I'm a freak, especially in the city, about like water touching my body after I return home.
It's funny, the more beverages I've consumed, the more likely I will do my skincare routine. Yeah. The less I have. If it's two, no shot. Two's the worst era to be in because I'll be just tired. So I usually will just go to bed, which you can't do it every night, but you can do it every once in a while. If you could bring one makeup product back from the past, what would it be?
Oh, probably a lip smacker of some sort.
Great answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that a lot.
What would you bring back?
The like flip phones, and you would open it up, and it was kind of a lip gloss palette.
Another snack.
I would do that, but grown up. You know, good lip colors, but it would be a little flip phone.
This will go
and that's what it would be in there you would get.
This will go in our Libby Lu.
Oh yes.
Run by Mayor Addison Rae.
If you could raid one person's medicine cabinet, steal someone's makeup bag.
I was like, medicine cabinet or makeup bag?
You know, like their collection. If you could comb through their little glam area.
I mean, you are a great one, and I do know where you live, so
you don't want to get in there. It's like, it's Pandora's box. It's so bad.
I mean, maybe Victoria Beckham, because I feel like it's just going to be so gorgeous. It's going to be so stylized.
What is your favorite big, silly trivia look?
There's been a lot of great ones. I have friends who own fabulous vintage establishments, which is, I feel very blessed. I wore this awesome Chanel pink suit from the 95 runway for our 1 year episode. It was like a pink suit.
I know, it's always major. Makeup wise, obviously the blue eyeshadow look that we did, that was also a great venue. When I think Natalie Shine, I do think lip combo. You've mentioned the whimsical, but now we gotta get into the liner.
Yeah, so this is a full lip of lip stain. Sometimes I'll just do a liner.
Okay.
So we have sort of a full flush of color right now, which is more of my nighttime go-to, but for you, I wanted to be gussied up.
I'm going to put on a little bit of a stain. That's for the cheeks. It's the new one from Victoria Beckham. Looks a little scary right now.
Obsessed. Oh, with a brush.
Well,
see, that is where the artistry comes out.
I can't quite put it on with my... And we're just going to do it. Again, doesn't it feel like grown-up Benetint?
It does. And I have Benetint. Shout out Benetint. I use this also almost every day. But I think with my lip stain, it's a bit overkill if we have like 3 layers of full lip stain.
Love this, but I'm feeling lost without the Wonder Skin. And my liner. That's actually shocking. I have so much
you don't have liner, though.
My liners... My liners are in my purse. One day we'll do a what's in my bag. It's a small sort of cosmetic store is in the bag. I'm not joking. I have like face products in there.
I mean, who knows, like when opportunity strikes, you need to be ready to put someone in glam.
I always say you never know like if you'll meet your husband on the subway. So I'm always gonna look at like a little nice.
For sure, my girl.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of that.
Also, this is another benefit. Well, it's like in the benefit family. Buxom. This is a product that I feel like I purchased at Sephora when I first started wearing makeup. I loved Too Faced. They used to have these palettes that were like leopard print bronzers. I loved Buxom. Like all the makeup that was like big lips. Like, you know, there was there was a story behind it all.
Bring that back.
Bring that back. I'm not really one to be gravitating towards like a clean girl makeup or like a minimal packaging. I respect it. I think it looks beautiful, but I love this. Like, oh my god, I can smell it. It smells like peppermint.
I feel like I feel gorgeous.
I would feel honored to look like you, Miss Lila Child.
Oh, likewise.
Okay, what was your like favorite part of my glam?
I feel like underpainting is sort of reserved for almost like, obviously it blends everything together, but I always think about it as kind of more special of event technique. But it actually, you made it a very good daytime technique, and it's also good for my girls who are a little heavy-handed. Just like, you just do it, and it kind of all comes together.
With a big fluffy brush, and then it all, it goes well.
Okay, Natalie, where can we find you? Oh. And where should we find you?
You can find me at natgawd. NATGAWD on TikTok and IG. But more importantly, you can tune into the Big Silly Trivia Game, which is coming back in September every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, for lots of live pop culture trivia fun and more glamour.
Pulling out all the stops.
Oh, yeah. We're doing colored eyeshadow. I would like some kind of attachment. I am trying to get into wigs, so I think we can have a lot of fun when I come back to the powder room.
We're going to have drinks, wigs on, and we're gonna go for it.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Love you.
Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.